But what I want to illustrate to you is what's this causing. You see, your number one hormone should be progesterone because it balances all the others. Month after month on the pill, no ovulation, no corpus luteum, where's progesterone going? Month after month on the pill with its synthetic estrogen, where's estrogen going? We've got a problem, sadly too common today, called estrogen dominance, progesterone deficiency. Good slave, bad master is now the master. And what does the cycle look like now? Estrogen's up here. Estrogen with its cell proliferator action causing massive cell growth in the uterus. There's the fibroids. Massive cell growth on the ovaries. There's your polycystic ovarian syndrome. There's your cysts on the ovaries. There's your endometriosis. This is your abnormal cells on the uterus, on the cervix. These are your cysts in the breasts. This is your breast cancer. This is your uterine cancer, your ovarian cancer. And the lady cannot lose weight because of the high estrogen. And the ladies were the baby boomers. Now they're going through menopause. How are they faring? They can't lose weight. They're having hot flushes. Estrogen causes capillary dilation, causes all the blood to rush to the skin. Then, whoo, hot. By the way, where's progesterone in all this? Down here. The woman's depressed. Got no happy hormone at all. She has no desire for sex. And when she has sex, it's painful because the cells lining the birth canal have become so tender. There is no lubricant. She is of all women most miserable. And she knows. She looks at her husband and he's starting to look at his secretary. It's a terrible state of affairs. So the woman goes to the doctor. She's in a mess. So he gives her something to stop the hot flushes, and it will. It's called hormone replacement therapy. Why does it stop the flushes? Because now the body thinks it's pregnant again. And instead of putting its energies to the skin, it puts its energies in the breasts and the uterus. 6 years later, she has a lump. It's breast cancer. Her doctor takes her off HRT immediately. Why? He knows. So if you say to the physician, why do you do it if you know? He says, well, she was suffering and it brought her relief. That is true. But you ask the woman, what would you prefer, breast cancer or hot flushes? What's the answer? Bring on the flushes. Yeah. I'll build a pool. I'll get a fan. And the other thing he says is, not every woman gets breast cancer, and that's true. But I don't know, I'm not interested in playing Russian roulette with my health. Russian roulette with my health. No, it is certainly not the answer. Now let's have a look at the daughters of the baby boomers. They're the women that are getting breast cancer. They're the women that are cutting off their breasts. They're the women who are getting polycystic ovarian syndrome. They're the women that are getting the fibroids, the cysts under the endometriosis. One 25-year-old girl said, doctor says I've got endometriosis. He says I'll be all right when I go through menopause. What's that? Another 25 years of suffering? What's he just acknowledged? When a woman goes through menopause, her hormones drop. He's just acknowledged it's that high estrogen that's feeding it, because when you go through menopause, it drops. Now, if a woman's balance is right and she goes through menopause, they drop. If a woman's imbalance is like this and she goes through menopause, what's happening? Can you see the imbalance is still there? Some women say, no, Barbara, that was 30 years ago I was on the pill. I say, that's right. And the balance is still out.